My name is Jock Sportsly, and I've always been really into jogging. So much so that in high school, my friends used to call me Jock Sportsly, though I'm not entirely sure where they could have gotten that name from. Anyway, after I graduated high school, I didn't really know what I wanted to do out of life. And I got a letter from a local kinesiology college known as Flex University. They said, hey, we're taking applicants for students. And I thought, this sounds right up my alley. So I'm one of two students there. The other one is Teacherman, who is the gym teacher, as well as the therapist there. And he's been a very influential figure in my life, and it's really helped me learn how to therapize as well as run better. I am currently the fastest person on the jogging team, which is composed of me. And my current record is I've managed to run the 1 kilometer run in about 2 hours and 45 seconds, which is the school record. And I'm wicked proud of that. The whole reason I'm here today was to recount the tale of probably the darkest moment of my life. It was a crisp November morning, and I was running, as I so often tend to do. It's all I'm really good at in this world. When all of a sudden, a monumental rock was in my way, and I ran right into it. And that injury was traumatic. I wasn't sure if I would ever be okay. After I suffered that traumatic injury, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with myself anymore. I went to the doctor to see exactly how bad the damage was. We got x-rays done, we got more x-rays done. There's only really so much you can do when it comes to broken bones. The doctor said it was a very light scratch. Stop asking for x-rays, we won't give them to you. But I knew it was just a way to get more money out of me, so I left and decided to do some homeopathic treatments. So I began to drink. I started light with water infused with grass. And so then I moved on to milk, and eventually I wasn't getting the results I wanted, so I had to, in order to self-medicate and feel better, I had to make the unfortunate choice of riding the sweet rainbow pony known as Diet Coke.
Growing up, he was such a good boy. He was kind to the neighbors, good to the animals, but that was all before the caffeine.
Get me another Diet Coke!
Get it yourself, you lazy bastard!
What did I just say?
It turned him into a monster. Kicks the kids, he kicks the cats, he's cruel to his mother. He just mistreats everyone. It's like living in a war zone. It's a bloody nightmare.
After about 3 months of my devastating caffeine addiction, I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize who was looking back at me. I'd become an absolute, unrecognizable monster. And I knew I needed to get help. And there was only one person in the world I trusted enough to help me. The gym teacher / therapist who worked at Flex University.
My name is Jim Teacherman. I am the therapist / gym teacher at Flex University. When I first met Jack, and being the only other student at Flex University, I felt a connection with him, and I wanted to help him succeed.
Rehab was the absolute hardest point in my entire life. Like, boot camp, some people say is difficult, but the thing that Jim Teacherman put me through could only be described in the Geneva Convention as cruel and unusual punishment.
When Jack's mother called me and said he needed help, I knew I was the only person that could help him. At that point, I decided I wanted to put him through the most vigorous workout regimens and rehab I could think of. We did lat exercises.
My man, go. Push it. I know you got it. You got it in you. You gotta fight it. You gotta fight that pain. I know you can handle it. Start sweating.
We did pull-ups.
Let's see you do it. There you go. Push.
And all kinds of other leg exercises.
Let's go. Push. You can handle it. Couple more reps. I can't handle it. Couple more reps. You can break this, man. Go.
Jim showed me what a monster I'd become and helped me become a better man. My leg has since healed. The doctors were correct in the end. And I'm feeling really confident in my future. Future's looking bright again.
Jack did very good with his rehab exercises. He had recovered like a champ. I believe that when he puts his mind to something, there isn't a thing out there in the world that he cannot do. I am very much looking forward to seeing what is held up for him in the future.
No grass.
Ooh.
Matt, what's my time? 1 hour and 45 minutes. It's a new record. Yes!